Hello everyone, it's James Shows and welcome back to Railway, and today we're going to be looking at a Bachmann model. Hope you enjoy the video and let's get this review started then. Today guys, again I'm going to go over why I haven't been posting any videos. It's just with everything going on in the world right now, all the stabbings and whatnot, it has actually been affecting my mental health. I'm scared to go out of the house, even though I've been out of the house, but I'm constantly looking over my shoulder. And obviously stuff like that. That's the reason why I've been trying to work on my layout again. As to posting videos, but I'm hoping if everything calms down now with the stabbing and whatnot, I'm hoping to still recording and whatnot. Another reason, because I was contemplating on whether to do this review or to do the hush hush video I've got planned to do. But I've obviously decided to do the review today rather than the hush hush video, because also I need to analyse on what I need to do with the hush hushes. And if you're wondering what I'm on about like the difference between the grey one and the green one. And I do really want to do that video at some point, but obviously I'm just trying to figure out like how to get everything prepared, like different parts of the video, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm going to be looking at this, but obviously I'm not going to be opening it on like this. I'm going to be opening it like how we usually do. And it's a Class 3F. I'll see you up on the table then, guys. I'll talk to you a bit then, guys. Well then guys, so as you can see, I've got the Class 3F up on the table now. I obviously got this from when I went to Nottingham a few weeks ago. And it only cost me £50 for this one. It was actually in delivery what I wanted as well. Pardon me, sorry guys. Yeah, obviously the box is a bit damaged a little bit, but I'm not going to be bothered about the box. There's a bit of history on the Class 3F. And then, if you want to check the locomotive, you need a 21-pin decoder. Now, that brings me on to a question for you guys. Obviously, if you guys remember, I've got a HM7000, the Bachmann 4F, which you're going to hear later on. Would this sound profile for 4F be okay for this? Because I am considering on putting a HM7000 to this one, but I'm not quite sure on if the sound will be okay on this one, if you know what I'm saying. But if you guys have got any recommendations, on what I should do, then let me know down in the comments below, and obviously again I'll take it on board. But I am strongly considering on fitting this with a HM7000 so I can run it alongside the 4F, obviously, which I'll be doing today, but obviously this will be running on DC. So yeah, obviously that's just something I'm going to throw out there, is that this might be getting a HM7000, and I might put the 4F sound profiles on it, because if I'm correct, I think they sound roughly the same anyway. Wouldn't be the same locomotive. So I'm just going to get this out of the box now. Yeah, and unfortunately guys, you don't get any instructions with this one either. So obviously when I do DC fit this one, I'm literally going off whatever is on the tender. But yeah, as you can see, it's in the block of ice packaging, which again is stock standard, and it does come with the detail packaging weirdly. It comes with a speaker housing, I think, and 2 couplings and a screw. I'm assuming that the screw's for the speaker enclosure, or whatever you call it. But yeah, so we're going to get the model out now. And it does run, by the way, guys. It runs really, really nicely. Oops, that's happened. I was watching this table thing behind me because Oh no. Fix that later on. But yeah, guys, what I was just saying, oh no, too, is obviously because I'm assuming it'll pre-on this. One of the handrail lugs is kind of loose, so I'm gonna have to somehow fix that with a bit of tweezers or something. Which I've got some tweezers anyway, so. So yeah, here's the 3F. Obviously, like I said, it's got some sort of similar shape to the 4F, which again you're going to be seeing in a bit anyways. But yeah, obviously you got like the spun buffers and whatnot. Obviously we'll look at all that on the detail section. But yeah, it is like a quite stunning model to be honest with you. I mean, it's quite cool looking as well. And this is the main reason why I am getting rid of my old triangle ones, because obviously with Bachmann producing these, I mean, I could possibly get another one of these, like a BR livery or something like that, and then paint it up in the maroon livery, a bit like my old triangle one, maybe. I might actually do that, to be honest with you. It's something I might consider doing. But yeah, other than that, guys, we're going to jump onto the detail section now, which I'm trying to find a bit of track what I use, but can't seem to see it anywhere. No, I can't see it anywhere. You know, massive blocker, you can't see it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to start the video here, and then I'm going to look at some of its details up close. Alright, so that's it then, guys. Right then, guys, I know this might look a bit weird, but obviously I can't find the track piece what I usually put this on. So this is going to... Was that a door? So this is going to do it for now. Yeah, the bit what I was on about, guys, is this bit here. If you look carefully, one of the handrails nubs things has actually come off a little bit, but I'm not bothered about that. Might knock it down a bit in quality, but obviously, I don't know, I might do, I might not. But obviously, if it's something minor like that, which I can easily fix, then fair enough. But obviously, this model has got spun buffers, as you can see. For some reason, this model, and I decided to take them off. It had like, if you wonder what that little bit of gold is, I don't know if you guys can pick that up. Sorry about that, guys. I don't even know what the hell that were. I mean, I'm hoping that you guys heard it as well, but I just looked outside and the delivery driver just doing whatever, so God knows what they're doing. But anyway, yeah, about that bit, I'm going to see if I can get that bit fixed. I should be able to. And then as you can see, there's the running number 3709 on the locomotive side. I think, if I'm correct, yeah, it's die-cast. The running board is actually die-cast on this. So, I don't know, I can't remember if the one on the 4F was plastic or not, but I'll have a look in a bit. And as you can see, yeah, I'll fit the couplings. That's what I was talking to you guys about. You can see a little bit of gold there. That's because, for some reason, whoever owned this previously, they fitted the gold bar coupling. I tried it and it didn't work, so I scrapped that idea. And now it's got the usual name couplings instead. And yeah, as you can see, the model does look really nice. And obviously, I've always been after one of these. But obviously, I'm not going to lie about it, I didn't even know that you could get these as just the locomotive on its own. I thought you always had to get one of these as part of a set. I can't remember, I think it's called Midland Summit Set. I mean, the cab on this is just stunning. I mean, look at that for some cab detail. If this was bought back into Bachmann's range today, I can guarantee that would have a firebox flicker, which I might try and convert into having a firebox flicker. I don't know just yet. I need to know how to do it. But yeah, that's the locomotive side of things. Now we're going to look at the tender, and the tender's really got a lot of detail going on it, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, even the coals die cast as well, and it adds a lot more weight to the model, if that makes sense. Then obviously you've got usual spun buffers at the back again. The coupling, which obviously I had to snip off yet again. I might have to do a bit of a tidy job. And then the LMS on the side, which I just think it's really got a lot of detail going on the tender there. But yeah, so that's the 3F details. So we're going to go up on the sail out now and then see how she runs. Alright then, talk to me then, guys. Right then, guys, so you're on the layout, but you was on my iPad, but I'm going to move it just to be safe. So yeah, as you can see, you're on the layout now, and as you can see, there's the 3F in the or obviously on the camera, and as you can see on the other side, there's the 4F. Now, the one thing I actually do love about the 3F, I don't know if all 3Fs are like this or if it's just my example because mine was pre-owned, and it's the fact that the tender has actually been screwed on. As to this one where the tender can just unhook, which I really do want to fix at some point. But if I do this with this tender, as you can see, look, I can't move it. So that's a point in their favour, I guess. So yeah, we're going to just test the slow speeds on this. I don't know if it's going to be good, great out of the box, but it's always worth a shot, like I always say. As you can see, it does work, but she might just need a bit of running in. But yeah, obviously, like I said, guys, I will possibly be fitting one of these with the H17000 to join the 4F. Even though people are like, oh, but what's the point? I'm like, but if I'm correct, I think they've mostly got the same whistle anyway. So what would be the point in, like, you know, getting an expensive sound decoder for this one when it's more or less the same thing? So yeah, obviously I'm gonna get some coaches for them both as well. So I'm gonna do that now. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Right then, guys, so as you can see, the two trains have got the trains. I want to make that match, but okay. But I'm sorry. But another thing I've got to show you guys, I'll give you guys a bit of an update on. I'll just move everything out of the way. And it's my turntable. As you can see, I've got the, what do you call them, the bridge bits on it now. It's not as like straight, but obviously I've done the best I can because obviously those bits were very fiddly to get down. And yeah, it was just a pain in the neck to, obviously it does work, but obviously I've got the turntable turned off at the minute because, yeah. But yeah, I've just thought I'd give you guys a bit of an update basically on the turntable, which, as you can see, that's what I've been doing, I've been up to as well. So, other than that, we're going to get these two up and running. Obviously, one of them has got sound on it, which is the 4F, if you guys remember. Now, that's connected, but I know for a full fact it's for some reason with this thing. Nope. But yeah, I could highly recommend getting, there you go, guys. If you guys can hear me over this, in fact, where's the sound? I would highly recommend getting the 3F, whether it's on its own or whether it's part of the set. If you can get a set for a good deal, go for it, by all means. I mean, mine was just lucky fine, to be honest with you. One minute, guys. I've got something in there, but I can't get to it. But yeah, so we're going to see the 3F running, and obviously they're both pulling coaches today rather than freight. So that's the 3F with some LMS coaches, which unfortunately it's the only LMS coaches we've got at the moment. And, oh, you bloody joking me. Derail straight away. Obviously that's not 3F's fault, I'm not blaming 3F for that. But it's always on this curve it derails. Right, is it up? Is it on? Yeah. Let's see if everything else makes it over there. close that curve I've noticed as well, so I might have to look into that curve if it does it again. But yeah, what was I saying? So we're going to get these up and running. These whistle 4F. As you can see, there they go. Oh yeah, the 4F products are blue. Red and yeah, as you can see, look. I know for a fact F is going to go tits up again. Yep, always does. It's that corner again. Right, one minute guys, I'm going to have to maybe turn around and see if it works better going that way and actually undo the track a little bit. Right. Yeah, it's there, look. Don't know if you guys saw that, the way it jumped up then. And as for the 4F, I don't know what's wrong with her. I think that's down to the track needing cleaning maybe. Big jump then. Right, one minute guys, I'll be back in a minute. Right guys, I've managed to turn them both round. The 4F is kind of working, it kind of isn't, because for some reason it's been a funny bugger today. But the 3F is working. I've just had it running around the opposite direction. As you can see, whether if the 4F kicks in or not, as you can see, as you can hear, look, and the track is clean as well. So God knows what's playing at. I'm going to say 4F, don't let me down. But yeah, like I was saying to you before guys, and I'll say it again, I would highly recommend getting one of these. If you find one for a good price, like I know it might sound stupid, like, but if you find one for like under 50 quid, go for it, honestly, go for it. Because they are, yeah, they're good models, and I'm going to say this now, right, even if you want to use one of these for custom James, go for it. Because, yeah, it's sort of like, it does look like the James, but obviously without the tend to be need a modding and whatnot as well. So it's like, I'm just going to give the 4F a boost. I think it's because this bit of track here rose up a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, I would switch them around, but obviously I just can't be bothered doing all that. You know, so the 4F, with the 4F being on the middle line, the 4F being on the outer line. But yeah, the 4F is going lovely now though. I'm glad that I actually got that bit of track work, well, not running but working. And there's the bed, never the top of the machine like always. But yeah, like I said guys, if you guys wanted to get one of these, and I will put the link in the description below to get one, like I always do with these videos. Hey guys, watch this. I like the goal. I did like that shot. Yeah, I don't think the 4F's happening near it today, so I think next time I do a DCC running session, I think I might have to put the DCC controller out on the outline rather than it on the inside. But yeah, once it's up and running, it does run really nicely. I mean, I don't think it's geared stupidly either, like, because I know that Bachmann's. Right, so I'm going to test slow speeds on here. So, I'm going to get up close to it. I'm just using the control up now, guys. As you can see, it has got quite a nice slow speed, actually, to be honest with you. It is moving there. Don't know if you guys can compare that, obviously you can. But yeah, it is moving nicely there. Let's go, oh, yeah. For some reason, it decides to. But yeah, like I said, it might just be because mine might need a bit of a service and whatnot. So that might be the reason why mine might be a bit sloppy, but One's supplemented, one's fine. But slow speed might get a higher score, to be honest with you. I mean, to say it's pulling, I mean, yeah, it could probably pull a lot more coaches than this. Then fair enough, but honestly, like, you know. What the? Is that down to the coupling dangling down? Possibly. Right, I'm going to take that coupling out because I don't want them to do that again. Right, 1 minute guys. There, you can look at the A4 for a bit. There we go. I just had to take that out of it because it was causing trouble for it, so... And it wouldn't surprise me if that was the most... Go on. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying to you guys before, I am getting rid of a lot of locomotives and then selling lots of around the Sheffield. They're all trying ones, so obviously I can't really do anything with them. And all mainline ones, as you can see down there, look, they're the ones I'm getting rid of. They just don't run on the track as good, and obviously with me going through a DCC, I'm not going to be able to DCC fit them. So, I mean, yeah, you can probably, you know, mess about with the motor and whatnot, but I don't really want to do that, if you know what I'm saying, so I'm just going to get rid of them. So yeah. So then, scores for the F. So, detail, I would definitely give detail a 5 out of 5 because it's got a lot of detail on it and whatnot, and it does look beautiful as well up close. Slow speeds, obviously I always test these slow speeds during the and as you can see, look at that for a crawl. So slow speeds, and that's not even reaching 20. So slow speeds, I'll definitely give that a 5 for slow speeds. Quality, I'm gonna knock off a mark because of the way the handrail is. So I'm gonna say about a 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5 because obviously I can't give it a full mark and I can't really give it a low mark because of one quality problem. Possibly down to the previous owner maybe. I know it might sound like a hot take, but yeah, about 4.5 out of 5 for quality. Value for money though, so say that I got this for £50, I'd definitely give that a 5 out of 5 because it is worth 50 quid. 60, I would say it is worth 60 as well. But yeah. Performance, as you guys saw, other than the little derailments, possibly down to my layout, performance, it was flawless. Obviously, yeah, I had to remove the front coupling in the end because that was causing problems as well. But yeah, performance was just flawless. I mean, as you can see, so yeah, an overall beautiful locomotive. But yeah, another thing what I've got to ask you guys is what other LMS coaches would you guys want me to try and get? Obviously, I've got a lot of LNER because obviously I love the LNER bits, as you guys know. But if you guys have got any recommendations for LMS coaches, then let me know in the comments below because these are the only LMS coaches I've got. Well, I've got 3 of them, but I could only find 2 of them in the drawer when I was looking. But yeah. I'll see if I'll have one more lap. If I go to Clark, you haven't, have you? Yeah, it's pushing up. I mean, it is a beautiful model, don't get me wrong, I can't wait to fit the sound, honestly. I'm looking forward to fitting most engines with sound though. Right, so we're going to bring it to a nice, actually no, we're going to bring it to a nice stop, stand still at that station. There we go, beautiful. Right then guys, so I'm going to flip the camera back round. I'm going to tell you what's going to be possibly coming out next, and other stuff as well. Alright, talk to you a bit then guys. Right then everyone, thank you for watching this video today. I almost forgot. Obviously, I forgot to mention at the start of the video, thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to my channel. I've got 408 subscribers. So to say that my channel is nearly 500 subscribers means lots to me. I know that I'm sort of low because I need to get like a chair thing for this. But yeah. So what was I asking for? So that's the 3F reviewed. I possibly will fit it with HP 7000, or if you guys have got any other recommendations, let me know down in the comments below. As you guys obviously, as I said in the beginning, what I mean by the two hush hushes is the difference between this one and the difference between, oops, I just knocked the file over, and that one. Obviously, I will go over like box designs. I would love to say mechanism, but obviously I'll only. Sorry guys. I would love to say I don't really want to take this one apart, this top one. I took the bottom one apart before because obviously the wires kind of buggered up, and obviously my friend Craig had to come over and solder the wires back onto the locomotive. So yeah, obviously I possibly will just look at like the DC aspects of things on both models. So that's obviously removing the tender. Ooh, fat. There we go. Also, that's removing the tender, taking a look at each of that side of the mechanism part, if that makes sense. So yeah, that will possibly be my next biggest video, because obviously I've got to go into like a lot of detail, I've got to shorten layout, etc, etc. But just leave it with me and I will possibly get that video done. I would love to say that this will possibly be my next video, but I'm not quite sure yet. Because obviously I don't want to take two locomotives, and obviously then I'm like, what do I do now with them? You know what I'm saying? Obviously I've still got to wrap my head around it. I mean, I've got 2 or 3 days to wrap my head around it anyway. But yeah, I have really enjoyed this video today, and hopefully I am back now. I will possibly get some videos on One of the Sodo because people do keep asking me about that game. To be honest with you, I have been playing the game for quite a few weeks now because also I've been just getting my head around about everything what's been going on in the world at the minute. I would love to say a lot more, but I can't put on YouTube, if that makes sense, because obviously otherwise I've got the YouTube channel put down and whatnot, and obviously I don't want that. But all I'm going to say is some people need to wake up and start smelling the fresh and start doing stuff for us British people who's paved the way for young people. But again, I'm not going to go into too much detail because obviously this is not that type of channel to do this. But I'm just saying it is affecting my mental health. I'm also scared to go out because you just don't know who's behind you nowadays. They might have a knife in them or whatever. But I am okay. Obviously, to give you guys a bit of an update. Obviously, I'm recording this on a Thursday, so I'm recording this on the 11th. It was my dog's birthday today. Obviously, it's not here with us anymore. He passed away in 2024. Of all years to pass away. So that's another reason why I started being quiet. As to next month, I probably will be quiet again because that's when I lost my nan last year. So it's just, it is certain things what upset me and trigger me, like, you know, but obviously I am just me at the end of the day. I am just a human being, whatever else, and you know you're meant to have emotions, aren't you? So anyway, I won't bore you a lot with that. But here's a question for you lot: what would you guys want me to do for a 480 subscriber special? Um, I haven't really got any idea what to do. I mean, I could say that Hush Hush video idea could be for the 480 subscribers special, but that's up to you guys if you guys want that, because I know in the past I've always put like Thomas videos up and stuff like that. But would you guys want me to possibly do the Hush Hush video for the 480 subscriber special? If so, no down in the comments below, and I'll take it on board and I'll see what I can do. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching this video today. Please subscribe to my channel, please like this video, please comment down below what you thought of the 3F and what sound decoder should I put into it. And I guess I'll catch you on the next video with whatever I've got planned to do. Well then, take care guys, bye.